to that New York woman that sent that link of the video that I did of what is a cult. Okay, she sent it under Nithyananda's name, big upstanding person that she is. Okay, didn't sign her post, made it seem as if it's from Nithyananda, or of course one of his higher ups. Okay, and then she gets nasty, decides she's going to, in her New York accent and the typical New York, drama that they do, going to curse me out, be foul-mouthed, and tell me how stupid I am. Okay. And then what's she do? She tells me what a stand-up person she is, and she'd tell me right to my face. Yet, none of these videos have come to my attention where she's been supposedly talking to me. They've been hidden somewhere, for me to find, okay? But, I'm going to give her a little piece of advice, okay? She tells me again what a stand-up person she is. Then she runs over and deletes the comment from the video that she sent me after she's bragging that she's the one that sent the video, okay? So I'm going to put a link to her video where you can see her bragging about that she's done it. And what a horrible person that I am, okay? Now let me tell you something, Miss New York, okay? Running your mouth as if you know something, okay? Want to think Nithyananda's innocent? He's been cleared of everything? Well, I challenge you, okay? Put his name in for Deccan Herald, or pick a local paper in Tamil Nadu. Go ahead, pick a local paper if you want, or the Deccan Herald, that they alert you when there's news on Nithyananda. And you'll find out it's not I that have been lying about it. It's him and his spin cycle that's lying. He has another court date on December 5th. Now, whether he shows up or just his lawyers, I don't know. But that trial is ongoing. It's not done. Just recently, in 6 different papers, they released the thing that the CIS, the forensic labs in India, have judged that film is not morphed. This is recent, that's just been released in 6 different papers in India. Now, if you kept up with the news in India, instead of just listening to the Nithyananda spin cycle there, you might learn something, okay? Oh, but of course it's all fake news. They're all making it up, okay? And when he actually has to go to court, okay? When he actually has to show up and the court's had enough of their putting things on hold and on hold and on hold, be person enough to come back and apologize. Okay? Be big enough for that. And as far as Shaktis, oh, but you don't understand, you get Shaktis only through Nithyananda. Well, Shaktis, there is no such term as Shaktis in Sanskrit. Okay? You don't know much about energies. You don't know about Kundalini. You don't know about how things open. Okay? And most of the so-called Shaktis that he's doing are magician's tricks. Okay? When I talk about cities, you can look it up. Cities is the actual word for it. Okay? For these powers that open. Yes, it comes through the Guru. The Guru awakens to Kundalini. They open it through Shakti. And then these cities arise. Just as my students know, when they come into my presence, their mind stills. They go into a state of samadhi. Okay? So before you go opening your big New York mouth Okay? You might want to learn a little bit about what you're talking about. Okay? If you haven't read scriptures, you don't know the Bhagavad Gita, you don't know the Upanishads, you don't know any of the traditional texts, you don't know what sages have said throughout history, you don't know what comes on a genuine Kundalini path, okay? You might step back. Okay. Great, I'm glad you got something from there. Okay? Nobody's telling you you have to leave. Okay? You want to be there? You're a big grown-up. Go there. Be there, okay? But when you become disillusioned, don't come crying to me that there was nobody out there to warn you. Okay? Let's be clear on that, okay? Like you like to see, let's be clear. Have you got it? Okay? I can say that too. Okay? I'm not as blustery and rude as you are, though. Okay? Neither do I put videos up under somebody else's name and then come back and claim to be so squeaky clean. That's why you run over and take the post down. Okay? Because you know you'd get caught. Did he give you permission to use his name to put up videos? Okay? None of my students would ever be allowed to put up a video in my name, using my name. Okay? Send information using my name. Okay? Because I'm responsible for what is said under my name. Just as he should be responsible for what is said under his name. Okay? But apparently not. He allows his trolls to go out and do whatever they want to do. Okay? So again, I'm sorry you're under a veil of misinformation. But I've known about him since he started, for many years. I watched him, watched how things have progressed. Like I said, I've met with him, guru to guru, one-to-one. Okay? I've had strong talks with him, to him. Okay? So don't come back with this nonsense that I usually get. Well, you should meet him. You don't know. I have met him. I do know him. I know him much better than any of you think I know him. Okay? Yes, I lived in India. Yes, I know Nithyananda. Yes, I understand the practices he's giving. Yes, I know his interactions with me, which were two-faced. Okay? Yes, I know the people and the things that are said that he does, which I'm sure you turned a blind eye to. Okay? You know, the Sankacharya of Kanchipuram has disclaimed him. Do you know he's in a court battle that he lost because he tried to take over a mutt that he had no business to try to take over? You know the court case is still going on that you want to think is finished? It's not. You know, the pujari that did my sannyas ceremony when I took sannyas so many years ago was the Sankacharya's personal pujari. That I went to the Sankacharya and was ushered into the temples there ahead of everybody when most foreigners never ever allowed in there. Do you know I've been invited back to do ceremonies with the pujaris there? Of course not. What do I know? Okay? Who am I? Okay? And as far as you're sitting there saying I'm this narcissistic thing that has, you've been hurt by people like me, you don't know me. You've never met me. And don't sit there and put your projections on what happened to you in the past on me. I had nothing to do with it. Okay? This is your problem. This is your whatever you were into and is running your mind. Okay? This is your drama. It had nothing to do with me. So I don't appreciate your layering your projections and making assumptions and jumping ahead of yourself to make these nasty videos, okay? Don't appreciate it. Okay? I don't give a rat's ass what you do with your life. Okay? But being that I've walked the path for 40 years, I know what I'm talking about. I did the genuine journey, and I rest where he wishes he were. I know his hagiography, inside and out, and he was never any place where he said he was. Okay? It's all made up, it's all lies, it's all spins, it's all stories. Okay? You don't want to hear that? Well, I'm sorry, that's the truth of it. And when you find out it's the truth of it, you come back and apologize, okay? You be that stand-up person that you claim you are, which you prove to me you're not. Because again, you had to run over there and immediately remove that post. Okay? Here you are, Nithyananda, as if it's from Nithyananda. Here you are, now you know the truth, be on your way. Okay? I know the truth, and I knew the truth all along. But that information just confirms everything right straight down the line that I know that he does. And of course, people involved in there don't want to see it. That's the truth of it. Okay? So Miss High and Mighty, that's going to sit there and yell and curse, use cuss words at me, okay, in your brazen New York accent. Wow. I guess it's supposed to make me so, ooh. Well, it doesn't do anything, my dear. You know, because I feel sorry for you. Because you're under ignorance. Not saying you're ignorant as in you're stupid. You're ignorant in that you don't understand. You don't have the depth of spirituality. You don't have the discernment to know one from another. And so this is another reason why I put these videos out. If you don't want to hear it, fine, don't hear it. Don't listen to it. I didn't make you tune into my channel. I didn't force you to sit there and listen, okay? Not at all. And let me remind you once again, I had nothing to do with whatever abuse you went through. Okay? Absolutely not. So whatever you want to project, understand this is your projection. Okay? Don't pull me into your projection. I have nothing to do with it. You don't know me. You've never met me. Okay? So don't go and make all these judgments and perceptions and, you know, without knowing what you're talking about. Okay? So I'm going to leave this here. I see you've made 3 videos. You're on a real rant. You've got one subject, okay? One subject, every single video you post. You say Nithyananda has helped you so much. If he helped you so much, you wouldn't still be layering this on people. You wouldn't still be caught up in it. Clearly, there is a lot of work yet to be done. Okay? Clearly. And I hope you get it worked out. But this is not the way to do it. Because the more you rant on it, you know what? The more it solidifies in your mind and will stay there to haunt you and to drive you. Okay? That's the truth of it. Accept it or not, I don't care. You say it's bullshit, I don't care. Then fine. Namaste.